In a faraway province in Japan, a large earthquake had devastated thousands of people. After the earthquake, in the Amigara mountain, a large fault with peculiar characteristics was discovered. We follow this man on his way to the said fault. Along the way, he met a woman going to the same location. The man and woman, whose names are Owaki and Yoshida respectively, had the same reasons for coming here. When they saw the news about the newly discovered fault, they knew that they had to go there. They had finally arrived at their location, and it seems that there are also other people interested in the fault. The discovered fault has thousands of human-shaped holes, attracting both researchers and onlookers. A conversation between the researchers can be overheard. These ancient holes are so deep that even a 30-meter scope couldn't find the exit. Even the researchers were stumped. How could someone dig out these holes so deep into the mountain? During the commotion, Yoshida seemed like she was looking for something. The thing that she was looking for was a hole in her shape. A hole identical to her. No, a hole made for her. Owaki could not believe what he was hearing, and it was at that moment that another man had approached the both of them. He was also looking for a hole his shape, along with many others, and it seems that he has found his hole. The two does not believe the man who is called Nakagaki, so Nakagaki stripped down to his underwear and approached his hole. Indeed, it was his shape, but he keeps on going inside just like he was getting pulled, until the two could no longer see him inside. The researchers had to intervene, but there was no trace of him within 30 meters. It was worse than imagined, and the people had to call for rescue. 3 hours after the incident, a member of the rescue squad tried to enter the hole. When night came, there are still no signs of Nakagaki, and the rescue squad had to retreat. During the evening, as Owaki was sleeping, he had a dream that he was Nakagaki inside his hole. He cannot move, and all he can do is scream for help. As Owaki woke up, he was thinking about Nakagaki. Is he still stuck inside, or did he get rescued? He met with Yoshida outside his tent, who told him that Nakagaki was still gone. Yoshida, after breaking the news to Owaki, asked him to follow her towards her hole. Yoshida was freaking out. She insists that the hole was dug for her, and it was calling out to her. As the two of them were away, another person was trying to enter his hole, and there was nothing that others can do to stop him. And soon after, others followed suit. Owaki used rocks to block Yoshida's hole in order to calm her down. After that, they returned to Owaki's tent for the evening and shared a moment with each other. While they were asleep, Owaki had another nightmare. He was to be punished for a crime that he had done a long time ago. The punishment was to enter a hole specifically made for him. Inside the walls, he continued to move forward without any way of retreating. After several minutes, he felt a tug in his neck. In time, not only his neck, but all of his limbs were being tugged out into an inhumane shape. As he screamed in his dream, he woke up screaming in the middle of the night, only to find Yoshida, who was supposed to be by his side, already gone. With the worst thing to come into mind, he hurried towards Yoshida's hole. only to find out that the rocks he had put there were gone. Yoshida went inside her hole, leaving behind Owaki heartbroken. Mourning the loss of his friend, his flashlight fell out of his hand and onto the ground, only to light a hole. This hole is Owaki's hole. With nothing left, he entered the hole in his own volition. Several months later, researchers have found another fault at the other side of the Amigara mountain, but this time, there were no human-shaped holes to be found, only weird shapes. When one of the researchers took a peek inside one weirdly shaped hole, there was something unimaginable moving forward and towards them.